guys, and welcome to part 2 of my Instagram Q&A. Yeah, it was so long so I had to cut it in two, so I hope you enjoy. So the next question I have is, how many followers did you have when you got your first collab? So my first ever collab was Skinny Coffee Club, and I got that at 10,000. They actually messaged me at 10,000 followers, and I remember getting 10,000 followers. I was with my ex-boyfriend at the time, and I woke up at his house and I checked my Instagram and I had 10,000 followers, and it was the best feeling ever. It was genuinely the best feeling ever. And then Skinny Coffee Club messaged me and said, do you want to collab? And I was like, oh my god, what is this life? Like, I wasn't ready, but I was so excited. Like, this is what I've been working for, and yeah, it was just the best thing. So 10,000 followers, my first one, but a lot of girls that I know have got them at less followers. So yeah, it really kind of depends on your posts. I've changed my posting style a lot since then. Like, I've got a different phone, so like I was taking pictures on iPhone 7, now I take it on iPhone X, iPhone XR. So, you know, like, picture quality has improved a lot. Good lighting is a very big factor. The fact that I usually wear like a similar colour palette on my feed makes it more appealing, things like that. They take it all into consideration. So the next one is how to take good pictures and how to edit them. So how to take good pictures, definitely try and get good lighting. That is a massive thing. I've got my ring light on me at the minute, but also natural daylight is really good. You can't beat good lighting, you have to have it, because brands like it when you can see their items properly. For example, this two pieces from 𝐸𝓁𝓁𝓉𝓽. I've been sent this and I'm so excited that I have been sent this. So they'll want a post with good lighting, so I'm planning that now. The thing is, like, I could literally get one just sat in my room right now, but I want to make it look better than that, so I'm trying to plan it so I'm out, so I'm like out and about wearing it, you know, like either going to the cinema or like in the car, something like that, because brands like it when they see you wearing their clothes actually out doing something. It looks a lot more realistic than just in your room. Sometimes you do have to take a picture in your room, and I completely understand that. A lot of my posts are in my room. But if you can try and get them out and about and like doing things and, you know, cool backgrounds and things like that, they do really work well. About editing, I do use airbrush. I barely edit my actual photos, so I did go through a stage when I edited them a lot. Like, I am happy to admit that I did edit them a lot. It was around the time when I got to 10k. Something got in my head and I thought I had to edit my pictures. I just thought I did. I thought, oh, everyone edits the pictures, I've got to edit my pictures. I went on my first holiday to Tenerife in August. Something hit me and I was just like, I can't be bothered editing these anymore. So all I will kind of do is, like, if I have a spot, I'll maybe remove a spot, or like if I have like a bit of oiliness or anything, like, you know, like on my foundation, I'll probably get rid of that. Except from that, that's all I would do. I would never, you know, like slim my body, do anything like that, anything drastic. I would always edit like lighting. So like what I do is, if you take a picture and then like on iPhone settings where you can change like red eye and stuff, you can actually put your brightness up or down. That is a really good thing, because sometimes pictures are good but the lighting's not perfect, so that is a really good feature. So yeah, I really do recommend that, but I really don't recommend to do a lot of editing. I think lighting is perfect, you know, if your makeup's a bit, you know, not great or anything like that, or if you've got a bit of a spot, feel free to edit that out. But I think, you know, like body wise, face wise, stuff like that, don't really edit it, because like, you want to paint a good picture, and a lot of people do edit. Like, you will be surprised how many people edit their pictures. But yeah, I think just try your best not to, and it will like click in your head and you won't do it anymore, because that's what happened to me. Next question is, how do you stay motivated with your Instagram and YouTube? I do find it hard to stay motivated with YouTube, I'm not gonna lie. I find it really easy to stay motivated with Instagram, but there is times when you just want to delete social media. Like, I have been through it so much recently where I'm just sick to death of Instagram. Like, I literally just want to log off and not log back on. Like, what I've been doing is, on my nights, I've been turning my notifications off, so I don't get tempted by it, and I just watch, you know, like TV or something just to chill out. Because it's not that I don't hate Instagram, it's like the whole thing around it. Like, you know, I don't really get caught up in likes. Like, I don't really care about likes, but there is part of it that can like swarm you. For example, like if I'm going down my feed and I'm like, oh, her pictures are really good, it gets to me, and I'm like, I'm trying to think like, oh, I want to delete my posts and I want to redo them in this location, but then I'm like, but I can't because I work a lot and stuff like that, and you know, you can only do the best that you do, and everyone's different. And I think there is such like a stigma around Instagram, like it's so hard, like people will probably look at this and be like, what, it's literally just Instagram. But when you're in it, and when you've got to do a certain post for a certain brand on a certain time, on a certain day, and you've got the pressure to post it, and you've got to get that perfect picture, it is really hard, like it is. And yeah, like it's hard to stay motivated sometimes, because on Instagram, I mean, like, yeah, there is times I just want to just not bother, like there is. And with YouTube, there's times that I don't want to bother, but what I do is, because I do kind of daily vlogging now, that helps me stay motivated. But if I was only going to do main channel videos like this, I would find it so hard, because it's like on my every single day, on my day off, I need to film this video, and the thought of planning to film something makes me not want to do it. I'd rather sit down randomly and film a video. So I do find it quite hard. But Holly Boom put something on, I think it was either Instagram or Twitter recently, and it was about staying motivated with YouTube, and that she's lost like the love for it kind of thing. And I don't feel like I've lost the love for it, because I was excited to sit down and film today, but you know, it comes in waves. But then I think when I look back on my channel and I'm like, oh my god, I've made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos, and some of them have been so successful, and I'm like, I'm so proud of myself for doing that, and I'm so proud of myself for just, you know, having the balls to make a YouTube. But I've actually had so many people message me saying like, you've done so well to actually just start a YouTube, because like they'd love to do it but they just don't want to. I've had so many people say that they'd love to start YouTube, and I'm like, just do it, like what have you got to lose? Like, I get hate all the time, but I don't care. Actually leads me on to my next few questions. So the next one is, do you get a lot of hate, and if so, how do you take it? So there was a stage when I first kind of started seriously with Instagram. It was around kind of March, April time. I was getting a lot of hate. Every single picture I posted was getting hate on. It was hard. Like for the start, it was hard. All I wanted to do was message them back. I would never message them back with anything horrible, because that's not me, but I always wanted to message them back and just being like, imagine how this was said to you, or like stuff like that. And it did get me upset, but that was around the time that I was also editing my pictures, so it also kind of came with that. I got a lot of hate about my makeup. I got a lot of hate about like my face in general. I got hate about my body. They were like the main things. Usually it was like my makeup and my face that I got mainly hate on. I did obviously, like at the start I did take it quite badly. Like I used to screenshot it and put on my story, and I'd be like, what are you doing? Like I used to be like, imagine how this is making people feel. Like, I know I'm quite strong, but if someone wasn't strong, then imagine what you could do to them, and stuff like this. But yeah, now I barely get any hate. I mean, I don't really get any hate on YouTube, which I'm so thankful for. Watch you all go down now and hate comments. I'll be waiting. And Instagram, I barely get any hate actually either now. So yeah, I'm very, very lucky. But I know people do, and you've just got to be really confident and just not let it affect you. I know it's easier to say, but you just can't let it affect you, because it can really get to you. And you know, you've just got to think people aren't happy with themselves if they're hating on you. A couple of questions I feel like I've kind of touched on, but it's, do you compare yourself to others on social media, and have you ever had the urge to delete social media? Yes, I compare myself to others on social media. It's hard, but yeah, I have. I feel like everyone has. Like I said, like I do scroll down and I'm like, I'm not jealous, but I'm always like, oh, like I wish I could take pictures like that, or like stuff like that. I don't compare myself as much like looks wise, because I feel like I've kind of like accepted myself in that way. But unless it's like more of like a, oh, it's so hard, yeah, I do compare myself to people. How? Probably because mainly the posts, like I'm always like, oh, I wish I could take posts like that. And I get jealous that sometimes people don't work as much as me, and they can get more done, and they can post more, and they can post better pictures, and they've got people actually taking pictures for them, whereas I basically take all mine by myself. Looks wise, I feel like yeah, because I feel like before Instagram I never wanted any surgery and now do. But I don't know if I'll actually go through with it. So yeah. So I feel like yeah, that's the answer to that one. And then, have you ever had to delete social media? Yes, I have. It was like a few weeks ago. I just got upset about Instagram. I was just like, you know, it's doing my head in. There's too much pressure with it. Like, I know that if I go out somewhere, like if I go out for dinner, or if I go to the cinema, if I go on holiday, before I do anything, I'm going to want to take a picture. And I just want to kind of let that go a little bit, because I feel like I can't enjoy myself until I've got a good picture, which is so bad to even think about. But it's like in my head now that I've got to do that, and I feel like it's gonna like ruin my day if I don't get the good picture and stuff like that, because I want to capture it all. But yeah, I do find it hard sometimes. I think social media is a good thing. I do think it's a good thing if it's used in the right way. So I think, you know, raising awareness for things, empowering girls, you know, empowering people in general, positivity, I think it's good for. But you know, it can be a horrible thing. You can get a lot of hate. You can, you know, there is a lot of bad things with social media, but I think if it's used in the right way, then it's good. No one's actually asked me about what I think about Instagram removing likes. I honestly don't think they should remove likes. Like, I don't really know why they would do that, because I don't really think that people do go through Instagram and think, oh my gosh, she's got 1,000 likes, I've got 500 likes, I'm less important. Like, I don't think people do think like that, but if you do, then I don't know, I just feel like people don't do that. But, you know, if it helps with people's like mental attitudes and mental state, then go for it. But for example, as like an influencer, brands look at your likes, brands look at your engagement and see if they want to work with you or not. So it's going to affect a lot of our work, basically. So that's kind of the reason why I don't want them to go. But I don't really care about like how many likes I get. I'm not really fussed about stuff like that. And then the last question is your favourite brand you have ever collabed with, and which one would you like to? I feel like this is such an easy question. My favourite brand ever was Pretty Little Thing, the best thing I've ever done in my life. I'm so happy. And then who would I like to? Oh my god, I'd love to collab with Missguided. I'd love to collab with Boohoo. I'd love to collab with 𝐸𝓁𝒃. I'd love to collab with the 𝐸𝓁𝒃 collection. Yeah, I feel like that's like my top 4. I would love them. I'd love to work with Zala hair extensions, because obviously I wear Zala hair extensions for like years. I would love to work with them. Yeah, I just love to work with brands that I like use every day. I'd love to collab with like a makeup brand. Like, I'd love to work with like L'Oreal, you know, like promoting L'Oreal, things like that. I'd love to work with Pretty Little Thing again, to be fair. Like, I'd love that. So yeah, that's like the main ones that I'd love to work with. So that is it for my Instagram Q&A. I really hope you did enjoy the video, and I hope I've helped some of you guys. I feel like I'm like losing my voice after speaking so much. I've literally non-stop talking for half an hour, but I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, please smash a huge thumbs up. Please comment down below any video suggestions or any questions you've got, or send me an Instagram DM. I will probably reply better on here, because my DMs sometimes get lost sometimes. But yeah, just message me if you've got any questions, and I'll try and remember to put like the tripod information and things like that as well. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a subscribe, I will be so appreciative. And yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed the video. Bye guys.